This is the third episode, and this time we'll be looking into an RPG. Enjoy! Legend of the Dragoon. The legend was born 11,000 years ago where humans, a very new race at the time, were enslaved by another race, the Winged Lions, with ambition for power. To break free from this enslavement, the humans gained the help of the dragons and became the Dragoon warriors. After a bloody war, humans freed themselves from slavery and the age of humanity began. 11,000 years later, after all this time, the past and present are about to collide. Meet Dart, the main character. He has spent the past 5 years of his life hunting down something called the Black Monster, a creature known to have existed since the Great War. It destroyed his hometown and his parents when he was a child. Dart is on his way back home to Celeste, a town which he grew up in after the death of his parents, despite not being able to finish his quest for revenge. On his way back, he finds that his hometown has been attacked and his childhood friend, Shauna, has been kidnapped. What's stranger is that those who attacked the town were soldiers from another country that they had a truce with. Dart rushes to get his friend back and find out more about what is going on. Legend of the Dragoon is an RPG game made in 2000, still in the beginning stages of 3D for console games. So yeah, everyone is very blocky, but it still looks pretty good for the time it was made. Personally, I like the look. The game is made up into 4 chapters, a chapter for each CD. Now since this is an RPG, there are only 3 factors that really matter in it: gameplay, story, and characters. Everything else is secondary. Graphics, voice acting, and music are not as important, though it can make a game hard to play if you can't see or if the voices and music are so awful that they make your ears bleed. So I'll go over that first. As I said before, the graphics are good for its time and it's still pretty looking, if showing its age. As for voice acting...
Oh, it cannot be!
The spawning of destruction and fear, that is, the Black Monster.
Black Monster.
And, my personal favorite. Thank goodness there isn't much voice acting in this game. The only time characters talk is shouting and attacks or in cinema scenes. The music does its job. It's not the best game music, but it's not bad. I just wish they'd change up the random attack music once in a while. They do have one other song, but only in certain places. And I must say that the lyrical theme song in the game is beautiful. As for the gameplay, that's where the game gets good. It plays the old school turn-based system. At first in the game you attack, guard, use an item, or run. Using items is the only way to use magic, at least until later in the game. Guard actually can heal you a little, so it's a nice add-on to help you with your strategies since you only carry 32 items at a time. No stacking up on healing potions. Most magical items require the X button pressed as many times as possible to get a more powerful magical attack. Some don't. When attacking, all characters but one have something called additions. It's a combo attack. You press the X button at the right time and you can do a chain of attacks depending on which addition you have equipped at the time. The only different button you'll press is the O button when the blue box turns red, indicating the enemy is going to use a counterattack. You get new additions as you level up. You can also level up your addition up to level 5. This makes it stronger and gives you more spirit points. Spirit points, or SP, are points you gain by attacking the enemy when you finally get your Dragoon form. When your characters gain the Dragoon form, they can transform when they fill up their SP counter. Depending on the Dragoon level, is how long they can stay in the Dragoon form. They can gain powerful armor and stronger attacks when transformed. Each character has their own element. Dragoons can use magic to their elements, which uses magic points. You can gain a new magic skill when you level up a Dragoon Spirit, which you can level up to level 5. It levels up by gaining SP. When all leveled up, you can summon the dragon of each Dragoon as a magic spell. Dragoon additions are a tad different. They have only one that you have to power up before attacking, clicking the X button at the right time as it speeds up. It's not too hard, but I always have a tricky time getting that last power up to get it perfect. I got better as the game went on though. Using the special is when all 3 party members' counter is full of SP to their dragon level. Whoever uses it, the background changes to their color and they get free Dragoon Edition perfect score without having to do the timing game. It takes a bit of time before the fights start to become a challenge. It does pick up near the end of chapter 1 and you'll have to start thinking beyond just whacking the enemy as hard as you can to beat them. The characters are quite good. I mean, there are tons of RPGs out there with the same set, and while this isn't that different, some interpretations of the set characters I personally like. Some I don't. Because I said I like some of them, doesn't mean I haven't seen them a lot. I mean, you've got your headstrong, justice-beats-all hero, the love interest slash childhood friend of hero who's kind-hearted and normally the hero of said group and sometimes the MacGuffin, the best friend slash new close friend of main hero, the high-class, proper, polite, and serious most of the time friend, the designated old guy who is sometimes quirky, the big guy, just the big guy, the child slash teenager slash childlike character who is always hyper and energetic, and I don't know what she is. The annoying bitch? Yeah, she doesn't really have any character. I think they just threw her in to fill out a role.